what's going on, and welcome to the Eclipse Games podcast, the show where we bring you the latest in gaming news, indie reviews, and everything else under the sun. My name is Kendall, and I'm here with two of my co-hosts.
Tony, aka Q Pro Tip.
Man, double dipped on the Q-tip, and it was effective. I respect it. I had
to test that one out. See if I can pull that off.
Yeah, I ain't mad. And we also joined by Jerz once again, man. Thank you for being back. We got to get you on more episodes. You know, far too few and far between so far.
I know, man. I be sleep.
That's not even an exaggeration. This nigga be sleep.
I wish I was playing.
Out of all the times when I've been like, yo, you know, we should kick it or whatever, like, you know, we should do stuff more. Just being like, yeah, I be napping, bro. That's the realest shit that I think I've ever gotten as a response to that. And I respect it.
Niggas will be in the party and 10 minutes will go by and it's
it's crazy because I haven't done it in a long time, but I know it could happen at any time. So I'm not even gonna act like them days are behind me.
Hey, look, get your rest, brother.
Get your rest. They further behind them than they used to be. It used to be a weekly occurrence. That nigga,
like every night. Like every night I'm off, I'll be like, yeah, we finna play, we finna get on. As soon as everybody get in the party and it gets turned, I go to sleep.
Oh, fucking like the chat conversation is white noise. That shit puts you straight to sleep.
Yep.
That shit perfect. But we are back again, man. Whole Eclipse Day squad here for the week of August 27th. We are back for part 2 of our seeding episode. We are actually going to get through this goddamn list this time. We listed a lot of names last episode, but we did not quite get like all the way to the 32 that we need. So we're probably going to go a little over that and try to like whittle it down and get our actual seeding done today. But before we get started, I want to run through the list of what we actually have so far because we got a pretty unique list. I'm not going to lie. A lot of best of like greatest of all time games lists. You see this conversation happen so often, like, you know, but not all of them have NFL 2K5 on it. You know what I mean? Or Burnout Paradise. So
that's very true.
Let me go through this list and list everything. So number 1 is actually Burnout Paradise. Number 2, this is not in order, by the way. Yeah. I'm just listening. So we got Burnout Paradise, Resident Evil 4, God of War 2018, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, NFL 2K5, Uncharted 2, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 9, and 10. Mind you, this list is temporary. That shit is probably not going to hold, but
there is no way all 4 of those are staying on this list.
Look, bro, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and
we're going to make some moves
for that shit. Like, we're not having that one. Last of Us Part 1, well, just Last of Us, BioShock, Elden Ring, Red Dead Redemption, Hades, and Destiny 2. And then the 4 1Cs that are, I guess, kind of locked in, which are, what were those?
Ocarina of Time, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Kendall, yours was...
What did I pick as my 1C?
Did you pick FF7?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep, that was. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
My bad.
Yeah.
I was pulling the bracket back up. I couldn't get it to load before I had to answer that question.
Yeah, nah. So that means that we actually have 19 right now. So we need 13.
This so far. It's very, like you said, it's very different from the typical best game ever list. Like,
exactly. Like I said, it's more of a, you know, try to cover the breadth of gaming history and like get all the things that really made an impact in there. So I can appreciate it.
Us anyway.
Let me see.
Glaring omissions, though. We're going to have to get in here before we get down to it.
So, I mean, we can honestly just jump straight into it. Like, whatever's missing, we can just throw it out there, man.
All right. Let's get Mass Effect 2 on the list right now.
I was going to get to that one today anyway.
Yeah, let's write that wrong.
We in agreement on that one.
Yeah, that's definitely...
I need to apologize
to
the country, really, just everyone, for not even thinking about Mass Effect. Like, I feel like I failed you all. Like, that's crazy.
But you know what though? Like, honestly, we were like, and we still are freestyling, but I'm not gonna lie, like I had to go pull up some stuff, like, cause I'm like, yo, I know we're gonna forget something we really want on there if I just keep trying to. So I'm kind of scrolling through some lists right now and trying to remember the games I forgot that I fell away if they're not at least in the mix. Now, if we eliminate them, that's different, but
but they got.
I want to make sure everything that should be in consideration at least gets put in the, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the table, and then we chop off what we want to chop off.
And what that means is
Halo 2.
Yep. Halo 2 is definitely one. God damn.
Yeah,
It's like it's
I don't know shit about Halo, but I mean,
Nah,
judging
that
by the
two's
people
got to be
who,
on the list.
yeah.
well, yeah, that what I'm saying is like of the Halo games, that's the one from what I'm told. So like, and you got to
Yeah.
have a Halo game somewhere in there. Like you
And
kind
that
of have.
that's
It did
definitely
too much.
the one.
It just did too much.
Exactly. Like most series do, you know what I
All
mean?
right, so in the same spirit of that train of thought, what GTA game is going on this list? So we don't have one right now, and there's
That's
a few
tough.
that what I mean. There's a few that
Yeah.
could. I mean,
This honestly a Final Fantasy
If
situation.
I'm,
Like
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah. I mean,
like we
if we
got
got to
to
put more
throw
than one
three.
for now. That's cool, but
Yeah,
like
you got to throw three: San Andreas,
yep,
Vice City
yep.
Vice City.
And honestly,
and
5.
five,
Yeah.
Yeah, five. Yeah, five has to go in
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Five would get taken out for me, but five has to
yeah.
go
I'd
on the
probably
list.
drop five when it come down to it, but like
Yeah,
you can't
Me
not
too.
because I mean, even if you take away what online has done,
yeah,
Right.
that's a
even the base game was
it's an
really
elite
fucking good.
game. It's just not
Yeah,
the greatest of the Grand Theft Autos, but
nah.
it's still got to go on that list.
Right.
But I mean, throw them all up there for now. It don't matter.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, we're
Now,
gonna have to chop this
Yeah,
bitch down, but you know,
I'm
whatever.
not gonna lie. I feel like we all on the same page about 5, so we can probably knock
Well, then
5
leave
off.
that one off
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just put the other
all
three
right.
up.
So three:
But
San Andreas and Vice City.
We'll
yeah,
That's
fight
the
about
top three.
those later.
because
Yeah,
Vice City was mine, bro. That was my
Yeah,
moment.
Vice City is my. That's the one I'll fight the hardest for, honestly.
Man,
Vice City.
I think Vice City is actually the only GTA. I don't finish Rockstar games. Like I said last episode, like even like the Red Dead games is just like a lot for me because like
hurt
open
my
world games
feelings,
are
nigga.
like that. But Vice City, I finished. Like I finished the fuck out of that game at like 11. Like I was on that shit. All right,
Yeah, I finished Vice City. I watched my brother finish San Andreas. He was ahead of
mm,
me, and I watched him play so much. I was like, it's no point now. I might
right.
as well.
Pretty much seen the whole story.
Yeah, I finished four, even though I didn't like it that much. I did. I was on my
See, I
completion shit.
loved four. I
It
get
wasn't
why people
bad. It
didn't
wasn't
like it,
bad. It
but
Yeah,
just
I loved
something
four.
about the ending pissed me off. I didn't hate the whole game. It was just when it got to the
That's
end,
valid.
something about how the story went. I don't remember exactly, but it irritated me. I do remember. I remember talking to like y'all. Well, I don't think I knew you then, but I remember talking to like Chose and them about it, like how the ending just. I didn't like it. But the
yeah.
game itself, I thought was underrated.
I appreciate 4. 4 is like how I look at games like Breath of the Wild or like, games that came right before that big leap. Like, I mean, Breath of the Wild is a bad example, but like a Pokemon Legends Arceus, like how that was like the stepping stone where they tested out the shit that made Scarlet and Violet what it is. 4 did
I
that
got
for
you.
Yeah,
5. You know what I
That
mean?
makes
Like,
sense.
yeah.
yeah, like it was the springboard. All right, but one series that we gotta put on here, I just realized we don't have it up here, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have a Metal Gear Solid up here, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gotta
but
that's
that's
gotta
another one with multiples because you got to
Ooh.
put one on there, you got to put
literally.
three, and you got to put four.
Snake Eater gotta go.
And
One gotta
man,
go on there.
and this is another case
Yeah,
of like if we
Uh,
one, three,
might
and four.
we might all be on the same page about 2, but 2 still deserves to be mentioned. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't
yeah, I
know
don't
how
know
y'all
if it makes a top 32, but if it was
right.
expanded a little farther out, it probably could have snuck in.
2 is up there
Yeah,
for
Although
sure.
I'd have four over two, honestly.
Me too.
yeah, yeah.
Retroactively, I'm realizing like 4 was crazy.
Yeah, four was yeah.
Yeah,
Even
so
that microwave scene alone.
Man,
man, god damn.
I
And
got
then
one
like,
that's off the beaten path that
mhm.
probably won't make it, but I just want to. It's one of my favorite games ever personally. But Undertale. I don't know if
Man,
y'all play Undertale,
I love
yes, yeah,
Undertale,
yeah,
bro.
yep.
but
Yeah,
it just I don't know. It's hard for me to explain why I love that game so much, but like it checks so many boxes for me that have nothing to do with gaming
yeah,
that are just like other aspects of life that I like even like the way the shit it makes you think about, or like the way it had the morality, like the way they dealt with morality was interesting, and I don't know, it's just a lot going on with that game that just made it like hella unique and creative. I
that
feel like I don't know. Like I don't know. I might go up for that one. Like I might fight to get that on the bracket. I ain't gonna lie, because it's a hell of a game, man.
I mean, we could throw it on there and then fight about it later.
Yeah, yeah, put it on there for me.
Yeah, nah. Listen, Undertale is a legitimately special game. Like, I know I'm on video, but technical difficulties. But yeah, nah, that game had something that indie games try to capture. Like, it was
Yeah,
really one of those
it
darlings.
was one
Like,
of those. Yeah, like every few years we get an indie game that kind of like flip shit, and like Undertale was definitely one of those. Like it reminds me of like Braid. Shit, Braid might need to be on the list, low key.
Yeah,
Well, maybe not.
it's a couple. It's a no,
Yeah.
but it's a couple indie games that's got a case to be on that
Yeah.
32. And Braid to me is
Yeah, I mean
one of them.
we got Hades up there. We just mentioned Undertale, but
Shit,
yeah,
Bastion
Braid.
would.
Yeah, Bastion was crazy. Super Giant in general, they got heaters, man.
Yeah,
They had what
like
Bastion,
impactful heaters.
Transistor, uh, what was the one after Transistor? Damn, there was another one in that same vein that was like the best one.
it was Pyre.
No, not Pyre. There was something else
Oh,
before Pyre.
after Transistor.
I think after Transistor, but before Pyre. Or maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know. I know those
Maybe there
four.
wasn't another one, but I feel
No,
like
it was Bastion, Transistor, Pyre came after that. Then it was Hades. They released
oh,
every
okay,
three
so there
years,
wasn't another one. All right, so yeah, I'm tripping.
which means we're getting Hades this year. We have to. If they release every 3 years, we have
So
to get Hades 2
this year.
It
I
has
hope.
to be.
Man,
Take
it
your
would be
time though.
nice.
If it ain't gonna be this year,
No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. Take your time.
But
I'm just
not-
saying, you
I
guys
would love it
established a
this
pattern.
because I got time to play it.
Look,
Boy,
I'm not gonna
Hades.
lie. This year is crazy, and the more games can get pushed to 2024, the better for me. Like,
No, I agree.
I just started Armored Core, and I already know that's about to suck up all of my time until the next thing, like Spider-Man, comes out. It's a wrap for this year.
Yeah, I literally like I still have Diablo, which I'm barely playing. I'm still playing through the damn story mode in Street Fighter. I'm still a Destiny crack addict. I know Spider-Man's around the corner. I'm sure some other shit come in that I'm not thinking of right now that if I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. Like I'm cool for 2023. Like catch me next year.
You know what? You brought up an interesting conversation I want to have. We should probably, in the same vein as Burnout, have a fighting game on here. Like you brought up Street Fighter. I'm trying to think of what would be the fighting game I would throw on this list. I mean, I don't want to force anything on the list, you know what I mean? But would y'all put a fighting game on here is more my question.
Well, if you want to think, let's think what's like the most beloved fighting games ever.
I mean, Street Fighter 2 is like the.
You could go Street Fighter 2 because it changed everything as far as like fighting games.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the stereotypical like.
But then MK2
beginning.
is like, that shit is in the clouds, man. Like MK2 is one of them games that like just felt like it's for the hood in some weird kind of way.
I really feel what you're saying right now.
Like I don't know a better way to explain it, but it's like that's the fighting.
That's game the nigga game, man.
Yeah. Like
everybody was on that shit.
Like it's the one we claim. Like remember MK2 though? Like or another fighting game that like just doesn't seem to want to die is like Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
That's the one I was going.
Like, that's the one I would probably.
I think that's the one. That's the one.
That might
if you're gonna put one on there, it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I'm not mad at that.
They won't let that game go away, man. But I see why. It's it's so good.
It's that good, man. Some things, and then fighting games are the type of things where you will be playing them like, years and years from now.
Yeah, like I mean, it's still at Evo.
Yeah,
it's been like 20 years.
Right.
Like no other Street Fighter or anything had a run that long where they just except like Melee,
which is another thing.
Maybe Melee should be on the list.
I just thought everything you said like 5 seconds ago, like all this,
like this all applies to Melee. Yeah. They might
Melee gotta make the list.
I ain't gonna lie, because they literally have had the longest runs like as far as public relevancy of like any fighting games I could think of.
Here's an interesting convo though. Like Ultimate is ultimately just the perfect Smash game. Do you think that should maybe go on? Is it legacy or like completeness?
Is
reason I would
Ultimate the
say-
perfect Smash game from the standpoint of having all the characters? Because I still think Melee is the superior game.
Yeah, like
You
most,
think so?
It's a
most
better
of the
balanced
Smash
fighter. Like that was
community,
the perfect balance of fighting
they still
and party game.
they still feel like Melee is the pinnacle of the series.
Mm-hmm.
And being that I'm not a real competitive Smash player, I would just go with their consensus. Like if it's up to me, I mean,
Okay.
Ultimate, yeah, it has the better roster and all of that. And for a casual, it's probably better just for that reason alone. But according to the people who like breathe that shit, they didn't even like Ultimate that much when it came out. I think they grew to like it.
I can tell you, I put more hours into Melee than I have in any other Smash game, and I've played dumb hours in all of them.
Casual Smash players would probably say the same thing. Like,
yeah, I can probably say that too. Like, or even just as somebody that grew up in that era and just like Melee was on all day. You know what I mean? We played that shit to breathe.
Melee was so good mechanically. We killed ourselves in Cruel Melee thinking we could unlock Sonic.
Facts.
And nobody was mad about it. That's how good it was mechanically.
Had a great time being lied to.
Yep.
Right. Mark of a good game right there.
Now, yeah, I'm probably a little more split on the two as far as like which one I enjoyed more. Just like because Melee has its place in my heart and it'll never go away. Like, but Ultimate, I've come to love Ultimate like as like the Smash that's like the last Smash I need. But I wouldn't argue against his Melee, so that can definitely take the spot.
We got to get Super Metroid on there.
We can,
yeah.
Got to get Super Metroid on that.
I meant to ask, was it on there? There was something else.
We had the conversation last episode because I put Symphony of the Night.
So you put Symphony, but you can put Super Metroid too, because it can probably beat out some of the other stuff we have up there right now.
For sure.
And we'll just put them on opposite sides of the bracket.
Is Skyrim on the list? As much as I hate it.
Yeah,
we don't have. Do we have Skyrim on it?
I think I didn't cut. I think I cut one short, but yeah, Skyrim is on the list.
Okay, cool. Because I appreciate that. Not only that it got added to the list after the combo we just had, but that Jerz was the one that added to the list. That was like a poetic moment right there.
I mean, Jerz a hater, but
I'm a hater. That's not a hater.
I can feel it. That's
I'm a hater for fate. Like if you press me enough, I'll tell the truth. But like if you don't say nothing, I'm a hate.
Nah. Jerz hate for fun. Jerz hate for fun.
Like, nah, that shit fire. Like
I feel like you won't hear the word hater come out of a real hater's mouth. So like I feel you.
Yeah, I'm that kind of hater. That if
you call a real hater a hater, they get mad about it.
Yeah,
because real haters be dead ass. Like
that shit's trash though. Fuck out of here. Like this shit actually is the worst thing I've ever experienced.
No objective person can say Skyrim is a bad game, but a hater can because they be in for play.
Half-Life 2 has to go on the list.
Yeah,
I think it has to.
You beat me to that. I was gonna bring it up.
That's got it.
Some of these matchups are gonna be interesting. I love Half-Life 2, but I don't know if it's beating everything up here. But just its place in history, it's got to go on there.
Hey man, I'm about to fuck y'all up with this one. Where's Miss Pac-Man, dog?
Hey, listen. Oh, I might. Listen.
Look, hold up. Are we doing like the Hall of Fame and voting all the old folks in?
Nah, listen. The funny thing is, I have Miss Pac-Man written down. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay,
Miss Pac-Man
cool.
that was mine, but it wasn't. I ain't gonna throw it up there because
fuck that. It's Miss Pac-Man. Like
we're not gonna send Miss Pac-Man out there to die like that, bro. Like
that shit got too many quarters from me. I'm not even playing.
Yeah, that shit.
I mean, it's going there, but it's gonna be an 8 seed. It's getting kicked quick.
Yeah. I don't it's gonna be rough for it, but goddamn.
Yep.
Oh man, Modern Warfare. We have no representation for COD.
We haven't touched on it. Okay, Modern Warfare. Now
you know me. I stopped playing them shits like a decade ago.
I was about to say that's not going.
I was going to one or two because I would take two.
I'm cool with. I'm not mad at 2, even though I played 1 far more. But 2, I'll give the nod because 1. The people who did play it for a long time say it was superior. Also, the story was great. In 3, it has Spec Ops, which was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Modern Warfare
Spec
2
Ops
is
alone will make me, even though I put way more hours into one as far as PvP, I put hella hours into Spec Ops. So, and the PvP players say it was better than one, so I'll defer to them. So I say that could go on. All the rest of them shits could stay where they at. Though. It's fuck COD, but I don't feel like you got to have one of them up there somewhere.
It's in the list of like the greatest
franchises. Like when it comes to like all time franchises, like you can't just not have them shits included. Like no matter how you feel about them.
And every time they fucking get me, like I just saw the trailer for Modern Warfare 3. I'm like, man, I don't play Call of Duty, and I feel like I say that every Call of Duty. Like,
I seen them in the damn Discord. I'm like,
we was in the Discord.
Y'all not doing this to me, yo.
I'm doing it.
Nah, last
time
live
in your face,
fucking
looking you in your face.
What was that? What was that? Black Ops 3, I think. Everybody
I can't participate on that one because I got it for free. So I was.
Shit. We ain't even finished the campaign. They like 4-player campaigns. Never finished that shit.
I never bought that. It came up free on PS Plus. I copped it. Me and Dominique played it for a little bit.
Buy it, but we all bought that shit. I remember, and then it was free like a year later. Then everybody tried to spin the block. I was like, I'm cool. Still ain't finished it. I was like, I'll never do it again.
I don't know, because I don't know why niggas try to spin the block, because niggas ain't never come back on Grand Theft Auto 5. Because them heists took forever to come out.
I told y'all I wasn't coming back. I meant that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that said it and stuck by it. Everybody else said it caved, got it on PS4. I said, I'm not doing it. They lied.
Yeah, I got this shit on PS4.
And they bought it again. I said, oh, y'all pissing me off.
Wait, niggas bought it on PS5?
Wow.
I think a couple of them did.
Oh, hell no. They almost got me when they when they said that shit was gonna be $10. I was like, ooh, maybe. But then I was like, nah.
For PS5?
Yeah, when they first dropped it for like the first month or 2 months.
Mad at them for the 10.
Yeah, it was 10, and I was sitting there looking at it like,
oh, y'all some suckers. Yeah, you paid for that shit 3 times. But yeah, if it's a $10 upgrade, y'all ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
All right. Shadow of the Colossus.
I actually just looked at that.
I looked at list.
That and Journey.
Journey's interesting.
And I was
That's Journey was a moment. You know,
I'd probably take Shadow of the Colossus over Journey.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. I feel like if you remake Journey, Journey's still an amazing experience. But I feel like it's the type of game where you play it and then like it just like that's over. Like you're not even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like
it's about the immediate experience. It don't stick with you.
Right. Journey might make the 50, but
I
don't think it makes 32. It's going to get cut.
All right, this one is this might be my superhero bias coming in, but Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham City. One of them two got to make the list to me. One of them two got to make it. And I'm personally, as much as I love City, I would go with Asylum.
Asylum might be
ahead of City because Asylum was like a self-contained animated series episode.
Man,
I agree with that actually.
Listen,
I think I like Arkham more. City was dope, but I think I prefer Arkham a little bit more.
I think City was better. Like if we doing an objective list, I will argue for City, but I just appreciate y'all for having the same take as I do because Arkham Asylum was such a linear, like tell its story and get out of there type game, and I appreciate that.
I forget this.
Yeah.
Where's GoldenEye, bro?
Oh man, okay. Okay. Yeah. Just because we like none of us are playing multiplayer shooters without GoldenEye.
I ain't gonna lie, we might have got roasted if GoldenEye went somewhere. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, but see, okay, so GoldenEye makes the list, but me and Jerz have always been eye to eye on this. Perfect Dark is the superior game.
It is,
but again, Arkham Asylum is not the best Arkham game. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, GoldenEye's got to make the list.
Yeah, and I really hate having that argument with people. Because honestly, next time somebody tells you GoldenEye is better than Perfect Dark, ask them why, and then just listen. They're not going to say
they can't tell you why. Yeah, they can't tell you
why. Except they played it more. Yeah, and I wish they just say either.
The one reason people would give you is, well, the multiplayer was so impactful. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Perfect Dark's multiplayer was still better. And GoldenEye ain't got no laptop gun.
It was literally better in every way, shape, and form.
It's because people conflate my favorite with the best.
Yeah.
Like they can't tell
Or
the
they
difference.
didn't play Perfect Dark and just don't want to say they didn't play Perfect Dark. And it's
That
like,
too.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like that known of a thing. Like
Nope.
GoldenEye is James Bond. So like off the
Right.
strength of it being James Bond, people was gonna try it out.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark, nobody knew what the fuck Perfect Dark was to know it was something they needed to play unless you was
Yep.
like a real hardcore gamer back then. Like
Right.
if
And
you
I got
paid
both in the
attention to
drawer
what
right in front of
company
me.
made the game and stuff like that, then you knew, oh, these the niggas that made GoldenEye.
Right.
But like most kids ain't fucking do that back then. Connect them
All
kind
that-
of dots.
All they
Nah.
saw was an interesting cover and a cool ass name. That's a dope ass name
That's
for a
it.
video game. That's
I don't even
That's
remember Perfect Dark having commercials. I remember GoldenEye commercials.
Bro, I can't
Nah,
tell you when
Perfect Dark was damn near a stealth drop.
I was about
That's
to say
what
I don't
I mean,
know when
like-
this game like entered my consciousness at all. I just know about it.
All right, so I think we're past 32, aren't we?
Yeah, we
just hit
probably at like
32.
50 something.
We're at 32 now.
No, we just hit 30
Dead ass?
36 because
36?
Yeah, I don't have the one
The multiples.
Here, so. Yes, sir. So
Okay.
one thing, yeah.
So let's go one more game apiece,
Okay.
and then we're gonna start seeding.
One more.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I forget?
I already got my ones. I guess I'll go first while y'all work this out.
Yeah.
Doom to me has to be on that list.
Doom. That's a good one.
Nah, man,
That like the OG Doom, like I can't tell you how many hours me and my dad have put in it. Like that's the one game besides Crash Bandicoot that me and my dad sat down. Like we have notebooks full of level passwords to this day. Still got them in his house where we was just sitting down, just right. All right, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna go eat. Write this level password down. We're gonna come back.
So you
pop it in, and come right back to it. Switching controllers, that's one of them games. And this, I mean, id Software kind of really pioneered the first person shooter with that. Like Wolfenstein was the first for them, but Doom was the one. Yeah.
Yep.
Doom was like them perfecting what they started with Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting that that's such an opposite situation as like Perfect Dark and GoldenEye because they perfected it with Perfect Dark, but GoldenEye hit harder. Interesting.
Yeah. But this one, it kind of went the way it was supposed to go.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But if Wolfenstein would have been like Rambo,
might have been a little different.
The same situation.
Yeah.
It just didn't have no licensed character to prop it up. So,
man.
I got mine.
Okay.
Wait, did I just forget it that quick? I just had it in my head. Yeah, I lost it. Hold on, give me a second.
Nah, take your
just
time.
mad because your ass is old.
Motherfucker.
So
Interjection coming into your home. That's a good song. I really forgot that shit that quick. And I just had it.
It's all right. I'm pontificating mine. I had a couple that I wanted to throw out there. Oh yeah, I've been ruminating on this shit. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to throw in another Zelda just because. Like,
wait,
Zelda,
hold on.
Yeah.
Peter, what was yours? Because yours, I think,
Doom.
Doom, right?
Get that train of thought back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Did you saying Doom make me? Oh, Doom ain't have nothing to do with it, but I remembered it.
There it is.
Portal 2.
Good one.
Yep.
One. Damn, it's gonna be hard to say, nah, this game is better than Portal 2 on this motherfucker.
I mean, it just gotta be better than something else. It ain't gotta be better than Portal 2. It just gotta be better than some of these other games.
It's just gotta be whatever you just come up with, and we'll argue about it later.
Listen, all I'm saying, eventually, when it come down to the end, everything got to be better than Portal 2 if we're going to take that top spot.
Exactly.
But okay, that's not bad. So yeah, I was debating Zelda because part of me really wants, in that same sense of logic, to make y'all look at this list and be like, is Tears of the Kingdom worse than this game? Like, I wanted to make that conversation happen, but I don't think I'm gonna throw that out there. It's too recent. I think I'm gonna go with Bloodborne. I think I'm gonna throw Bloodborne on the list.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure
I'm
is going to
surprised
last.
you haven't brought it up, but
yeah, because I don't know how much it's going to last necessarily. You know what I mean? But it's so goddamn good. Like, that game is so fucking fantastic. So that's mine.
All right. So that's our list. I was adding the shit to it as we was going. So
I really like that we freestyled this list because it's so much shit we left off of it.
It really
It
But I like
it
that.
is, but this is just a gut feeling
But I like
thing
that
because
though.
we
I
not
like it that way. Like fuck that.
yeah, we're not doing this
Everything can be.
journalistic style. Realistically, we just like
Because realistically, if we really sit here and think of every game ever made, like you'll never come up with 32.
Right.
Because something you
Exactly.
knocked off for something else is probably better than something else. You'll just keep
yeah.
going in circles.
It's like
Like,
this is just our list.
like
So
this
if you
just
don't
hey,
like the
this is what
list,
we thought
too
of.
bad.
People could just hey, this should have been up there. All right, cool, make your own list.
Yeah, that's nice.
Fuck it.
We're gonna
All
have
right, let's get to seeding this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna have an interesting time with seeding.
All right, so we got our 4-1 seed set up. So 2 seed in the link region, which is where obviously number 1 is Ocarina of Time. All right. So this is how we're gonna go 2 seed, 2 seed, 2 seed, 2 seed. We're not gonna go like 1 through 8. We're just gonna knock the 2 seeds out.
Cool.
My first pick for 2 seed, I'm going with God of War 2018.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. All right, my first choice, Last of Us.
We don't have like a chat function there, dude.
We do.
Yeah.
You just gonna write it down in there?
Or I just want the list of games in front of me.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I'll just text that to you.
Yeah, if you can.
Make sure I don't forget.
So I'm gonna go with The Last of Us.
That way I can see everything and pick
right
and stuff.
Yeah, I actually been writing it down too. So
yeah, I was being lazy.
All right, so we good with God of War 2018 as a 2 seed.
Yeah, for sure. And then mine, I got the Cloud region. I think. Mine is The Last of Us.
Ooh-wee.
Last of Us is a 2 seed. I'm with that.
I think it'll hold its own.
All right, so y'all put God of War and Last of Us is 2 seeds, right?
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is, as I'm on my list, at least as I'm doing this, I'm going to take them off the list.
That's what I'm
doing. I've texted it enough times to where it exists somewhere else. So
cool.
Yeah. So, and then the list you just sent me didn't have the 1 seeds on it, right?
Nah, I left the 1 seeds off because
I
mean cool. They're all
all right. So so this is what I got left. All right, so I got to pick a 2 seed.
And this is for your region.
I'm gonna go. Ooh, these some fucking choices, boy. I'm gonna go Mass Effect 2.
I like that.
Not bad.
I'm gonna go Mass Effect 2.
All right.
That shit hit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Mario region. We need a 2 seed for Mario region, and that one we're just gonna have to come to an agreement on there.
Okay.
What can hang with those?
I would say BioShock, maybe.
See, I was gonna say Halo 2.
Halo 2, yeah.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, probably Halo 2.
I was gonna say I'll probably go with that one.
Yeah.
If it was
I say Halo 2.
All right.
Okay.
3 seeds.
Now we on 3 seeds. So this will be like 9 through 12, basically.
Yeah.
Like that's how I think of it in my head. Like, okay. All
right, my 3 seed and my region, I'm going Symphony of the Night.
Damn, you took the one.
Damn.
But I got it back up. So it's cool.
You straight up took mine.
I was staring right at that. I'm like, damn.
How we all?
But I like that we all had it as a 3 seed. That made me feel good. Like,
God damn, that means it should win. Like,
right?
Yeah, I mean, you never know though.
Yeah.
Upsets be happening,
man.
You want to go next, or you want me to
go? You can go next. I went next last time.
I was going to say Uncharted 2.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So far, we mostly in agreement with our seating. Ain't nobody came to a fuck out of here point.
Nah, because we still pretty high, and we got.
But I don't think it happened with the high seeds. I think once we get to like 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, we might start yelling. Yeah.
It's gonna be at the back end when you get into the last few games and somebody sees something they want in the list about to get bumped,
and it's just not there.
Yeah.
I'm already seeing how some of my list is gonna fade away, but I'm gonna go with Elden Ring for my 3 seed.
Okay. And then we need one more 3 seed, right? That we got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I vote for San Andreas.
Ooh, San Andreas is a 3 seed.
Yeah.
I'll put Vice City as a 3 seed before I put San Andreas as a 3 seed.
Okay. Now that's. I mean, I already told you I like Vice City myself, but I felt like San Andreas is one of those cases where it's the better game. Like, but Vice City is just Vice City.
I don't think San Andreas was the better game.
You don't think so? I think it like mechanically plays better.
Like it had some improvements from Vice City, but
I
there
think
was
San
also
Andreas was just bigger. Like I guess there was just more done with it.
Yeah, and there was a lot to do in it. You know what I mean? I like the way,
but it felt to me, and this is me just realizing this now, and I ain't feel this way back then because this nigga was young. I ain't care, but it felt less focused. It was kind of all over the place.
You know what? That's true. Like Vice City was the way that Vice City felt off of the hills of GTA 3 is that this was a side story. We're gonna tell this 80s random little story. San Andreas was low key GTA 4 before GTA 4. Like that was the sequel to the main line. They like stepped so much shit up in that joint, and it did kind of get too big, I guess.
Yeah, like and that could just be a me thing because I'm still like that. Where like you put too much in the game, it starts to like I start to dislike it for that reason. So it could be a personal thing. Like maybe
I don't finish none of these games. Like I don't finish no Rockstar games for this exact reason. So I'm right there with you.
Like too much going on. Like y'all just put all this shit in here to do it.
Right.
But that could be how I feel. Yes. Some people might have wanted all that stuff in there. So like I don't want to discredit it for that, but I just like Vice City because it was more focused and to the point. It was just enough.
San Andreas, I feel that San Andreas was probably the last time when I like felt that just enough. But Vice City, like I said, was the one I finished. So yeah, we can vibe with Vice City. It's gonna get more votes anyway.
All right, so those are 3 seeds. So 4 seed. 4 seed. I'm putting Super Metroid in there.
Okay.
So that's 4 seed in the Link region. I'm putting everything in the bracket now as we doing this. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what, man? I'm gonna put Metal Gear Solid 1 in there. I'm gonna throw that in there.
Okay, so that's on yours.
MGS1 was the one for me. I mean, they all great, but
and I'm not against if we come back to Metal Gear, like we do Metal Gear 3.
Yeah.
Like if that's on there, if that's
this is the point where like when we throwing games out here now, they're gonna make the list. Like it doesn't matter how many.
This is our top 32. Like what we're doing right now is our top 32. So
if Konami hit it out the park 4 times, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so yeah, that's my 4 seed.
All right, Jerz, what you got?
Well, the list you sent me didn't have Metal Gear, so I had to add it.
Oh, I thought I put that on there.
That was cool. 4 seed, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Man, I fell away because this should have been higher. Is it too late to put something higher and bump something down in my region?
I mean, yeah, if that's what you want to move, yeah.
What's my
something
region
you want to move
like
forward?
Right now? 1 is Chrono Trigger, of course.
2 is Mass Effect 2. 3 is Uncharted 2.
All right, I want to bump 2 and 3 to 3 and 4, and I want to make my 2 seed Final Fantasy 6. I'm tripping.
Okay, so your 2 seed is Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah, and then whatever I had at 2 and 3, just move.
So your 3 seed is Mass Effect, and your
4 would be Uncharted 2. Yeah, I like that way better.
Okay,
that right there is what's probably going to push this episode to 2 hours. Like we can do that shit for like everything we name.
Right. Well, I was just looking through and I'm like, wait, Final Fantasy 6 ain't get placed? That shit is not.
Yep.
That shit like top 3 ever to me. Like, ain't no way.
I'm trying not to look too hard at my list, bro, because I'm gonna be like that with so many games. Like, which needed to be 1 seeds, goddamn.
All right, 4 seed in the Mario region. What y'all thinking? Because I'm thinking Skyrim.
I thought Skyrim for a second, so I'm with it.
I'm not against that. No argument for me.
Should be pretty high.
Because I'm looking at what is left on the list with, and I'm like, Yeah, I could. Yeah, make an
Probably a step
argument.
above.
Skyrim is above all these games, or the
Yeah.
vast majority of them.
All right, we 5 seeds now.
Hey.
Yeah, now I'm looking at the list.
That's why I wanted to go over 32 because we did I wanted to be
Yeah,
tough.
it's getting a little. Because some of these games I really want to make it, but I'm like, I don't know if I got an argument for it like that. Ugh.
All right, my 5 seed.
I got mine. If y'all don't,
Go ahead.
I need BioShock.
Okay,
I got to get
this is the second time I've been looking at a goddamn name.
Somebody picked it.
God damn it! I guess I was right. That's what that means.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
You know what? I'm gonna throw. Nobody picked Half-Life 2. I'm gonna throw Half-Life 2 on there.
Okay.
I'm mad at that.
I think that's a good matchup for BioShock for real.
I'm still struggling with my 5 seed. I'm gonna go Snake Eater. I'm gonna go Snake Eater.
MGS3. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
some would argue that that should be higher and MGS1 should be where it is, but those people can go fuck themselves.
I mean, look, we get down to the actual tournament.
We're gonna. It don't matter.
It's only three of us voting because at that point it ain't about agreeing. It's about what you think.
Yeah,
like right now we're trying to agree on the shit.
Like we seen it in a way, but how you seeded it and how that person feel about that game could cause a lot of
upsets.
Because remember,
just need 2 to go through. So
like a lot of these games I ain't bang with like that. So y'all give me the wrong one.
We making
I get that shit on up out of here.
Yeah, they can vote it out. Okay.
All right. So we got my 5 seed, Kendall's 5 seed, Jerz your 5 seed. So we need the Mario 5 seed.
Shit.
I'm putting Halo 2 there. If I was
Halo 2 already in.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, no, that's right. That's 2 seed. My bad. I didn't take it off my list.
Okay. Tough. Did we get Red Dead in there? Because Red Dead.
Nope.
But that's what I was looking at. Damn.
Okay.
Good call. I was definitely looking at Red Dead.
All right. Red Dead's a good 5 seed.
Yeah.
So we only got 12 games left to put, right? So we just did on the 5 seed. That's 20 games.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the list got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 19 games left.
Okay, yeah, we in a good place then. We in a good place.
So 7 of these hoes ain't gonna make it.
Hey, but that happens.
Oh no, I'm with it. That's the job. That's the job.
Yes, sir.
All right, so 6 seeds.
6 seeds.
Let me see. What is on this list? I feel like absolutely has to get included.
If you don't have yours, I can throw mine out there.
Yeah, I don't got mine.
I'm gonna just straight up steal your choice and pick Portal 2.
Okay.
2 is your 6 seed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be an interesting one because that's going up against Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's going.
I get Elden Ring right the fuck up out of here.
We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation about that one.
Shit. What do I really go up for on the rest of this list? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Destiny 2. I'm gonna do it.
I was gonna take that one. So yeah, we in agreement on that.
Yeah.
Amen.
Destiny 2 is gonna make it on this 32 for me.
Yeah.
It was gonna make it. Because it's the only game I've ever compared to crack.
Play with me.
Because we was in the Discord. Jerz was like, "Does anybody ever talk about any other game the way you talk about it?" And I'm like, "No." But Destiny 2, the only one I've always told niggas, just put the pipe down. Just put the pipe down.
You can't quit, man. It's too
hard. I picked it back up 2 days ago.
You did?
Yeah, man. It's brave of you to admit that.
Pookie in New Jack City, man.
Yeah, you said that on camera, and I'm proud of you, man. That's the first step.
You know his problem. His problem is not that he's addicted; is that he has too many friends who are addicted.
No, I am, because if I get to playing this shit,
it all comes back.
That muscle dog, that muscle memory.
That's why you can't kick it in the crack house, bro. Like you got to get away from all that.
You gotta.
I don't be in the party, but once a month. Up until recently.
But when you walk in there and everybody playing it,
and it smell like crack in
let
that
me ask you a
motherfucker.
question.
Yeah.
How many
The
times
fumes
do
in
you think
the
I
air.
need to visit the crack house to get back on crack? Like one time.
One.
It depends on who you run into.
Yeah.
Maybe when you open the door, you run into your PO and he make you turn around.
Why is this nigga in the crack house?
Right.
Hey, you gotta check on somebody.
Look,
You gotta check on somebody.
That's just
You know?
that's just where he find himself. He know that's
Yeah.
where we at.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, he came in here to get us out, end up staying a while.
He
Nigga.
thinking 3D chess out here. You step ahead.
Yeah.
Nah, that nigga is high as a kite.
But look, man, I picked that shit two days ago. I picked that shit back up, and that bow was still working. I'm like, yeah,
If there's ever one,
yeah.
there's only two reasons that I regret deleting my original Twitter account. I refuse to call that shit X.
We do too.
Yeah.
The first reason is because my greatest series of tweets ever to me was literally I remixed what's that song? Walkthrough? Is that what it's called?
Rich Homie Quan?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I wrote a Destiny remix to that, and I'm so sad I can't remember it. But that was literally, I remember some of it. Like, I'm sure if I sat down and thought hard enough, I could like remember everything. But that was like my favorite series of tweets ever, and I can't find it now. It's gone forever.
Heartbreaking, man.
But the other reason I regret it is because I wish I could just search up all the old tweets from the first year of Destiny 1.
Ooh, man, niggas swore that shit was done.
Like, niggas,
they talked about that shit like it was an anthem.
So crazy.
Yeah.
About how wild I was for still playing Destiny and how I wasn't going to be here. Like, they was Craig Mackin, you won't be around next year. Like, and I'm like, bruh, like, one, I watched like all of them come back when Witch Queen dropped. Like, literally, I watched them all. It might be time to come back. And I was so mad. Like, so mad. Like, I wish I could find the tweets.
Yeah, nah, I was a Destiny 1 guy, and I fell off before 2 came out, but I could see what they were building. Like, anybody that couldn't was just, like, not paying attention.
And it's like, I get it, because at the time when Destiny was, like, first, came out or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, consoles didn't really have experiences like that. Like, you think that was almost 10 years ago. Live service games that was PC shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, the idea of that on consoles was foreign. Like, we weren't used to that. Games that build over time and you got to give them time to grow. That was really like the PC space. So, like, I understand that they were like, ain't nobody finna be playing this shit, because that's usually how it goes. If some shit ain't hot out the gate, people ain't trying to give that shit time to like grow into something or whatever. But I don't know. I just could tell. I'm like, bro, we could see the vision. Like, we used to talk about it all the time. Like, we'll be running like Vada Glass and just be like, yo, if they could just do this and get rid of this, they could have something. And slowly but surely, we started watching it happen. And then it's like fucking Taken King drop, and it was like everything clicked.
Oh, Taken King, it was over.
Yeah.
It was over
like,
when that
it
shit
only
dropped.
took a year. They act like it took Destiny 5 years to be Destiny. Like, bro, it took a year.
And they had
not to mention same niggas that made Halo 2.
Exactly.
Like, if anybody was gonna make that shit last, it was them.
Listen, when I saw Destiny, I'm like, this is an MMO Halo. Like, I'm like, that sounds dope as fuck. We're just gonna be running around doing shit. It wasn't quite that, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I
don't know. I don't know. I be wanting to take a victory lap, because like nigga took mad bullets for this fucking franchise. Like, not, I ain't really get hurt, but you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it just be, you feel away.
Yeah, when you're ahead of the curve, you do. Yeah.
And it's not even that I felt like, it's not like I was the only one that felt that way, but it was just like in my peer group, it felt like that. Like, as far as who was following me way back then, it was like nobody except my immediate circle, really, and a few other people could see what we saw. And it was irritating. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking? I'm like, I watch the games y'all go up for. Like, suck my dick. What are you talking about, yo? Like you niggas is championing this, and then you want to talk down on this. And like, none of them came close to doing what Destiny. I mean, say what you want about Destiny now. it's in a bad place. Whatever you want to say, you can't take away the fact that they said they had a 10-year run and they fucking did it.
They did that. 100%.
Like, who calls they shot like that? We
Straight
done
up.
heard companies say shit like that, like, "Oh, we want you to play this for the next 5 years," and niggas make it 2 years, if that.
2.5, 3 years, and
Yeah.
then it's a wrap.
if
Then they
that,
asking for the next shit.
Like, how
If
many
not
games
6
that
months.
came and went
Yeah,
since
good
Destiny
games.
got here?
Good games, like games that weren't ass. But
Yeah,
just
not
didn't
even
make,
trash
yeah.
games. Like good
Yeah.
games that just didn't have 10 in them. Like,
Yep.
I mean, Overwatch ain't even make it 10. They had to put out Overwatch 2. I mean, and shit. Like, people hate Overwatch now because they switched their whole style up.
They fucked it up, yeah.
Fortnite,
Listen.
the only other one that had the same kind of run.
We might have to have a whole fucking episode about Overwatch. We ain't gonna get into that today, but
Oh yeah, make sure I post it.
yeah.
No, we'll hit you for that.
I'm here for that.
I don't even want to
Good and
touch on
bad.
it because we're gonna be here till 12. But
Yeah. All right, my bad.
But
All right,
nah, what
was my
Yeah.
you got your 6 seed, Kendall?
I think I'm gonna go Bloodborne. I think I'm gonna go.
Wait,
Bloodborne.
my bad. You got Portal 2. My bad.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, we need one for the Mario
you have
region, and I
yours?
still need mine. I'm still
Oh,
going
okay.
over mine, so y'all can come up with the one for the
We can
Mario
talk
region.
about the share one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Hades, dog. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Which game?
Hades.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking with that.
I was dancing
All
around
right.
Hades, but yeah.
Nah, Hades was too fucking good.
Facts.
I'm going Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for my 6 seed.
Okay.
All right.
Damn.
Ooh, it's getting tight. We got 8 games.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is good seeding though so far. Like I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the 32 so far.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of games left, I feel like should be left, low-key. Some of them, not so much, but most of them, I'm not mad at.
Yeah. Like some of
All right,
these were passion choices.
Yeah, for sure.
7.
You're on the 7 seed, right?
Yeah, I already announced I'm going Bloodborne, so I'll just throw that
All
out
right,
there.
throw that in there.
Oh yeah, you did. Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Arkham Asylum for my 7 seed.
Okay.
Didn't see that coming. But I ain't know that. I'm about to really fuck y'all up. I got 2K5.
Nigga, that was gonna be my 8 seed of mine.
Yeah.
2K5 was making it. I was gonna fight y'all on that one.
Hey, look, nah, I didn't. I had no doubt.
That shit was too revolutionary.
Yeah. Oh man, I just realized a game that is being left off that might need to be on here. But
you got one more chance to put it on. Oh wait, we got to do the share 7 seed, right?
Yeah, if we doing the share one, I'm gonna throw the game I was just thinking of out there, which is Final Fantasy X. That has not made the list.
I felt like somebody was.
Yeah, I had it on the list, but okay.
Yeah.
Nah, 10. Yeah. All right. So we got 4 games left.
Yes, all 8 seeds now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My list has 11 games left.
Yeah,
I got 11.
It'll be 7 left. Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
Nice.
Woo.
I think I know my 8 seed. If y'all don't, and I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah. All right.
Still need to play that remake.
Yeah, I gotta fuck with that too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Getting tight.
Fuck that. I got Undertale. I'm gonna do it.
My God.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even get to speak on how much I also love Undertale for real because my fucking camera destroyed itself on me. But yeah, I love that goddamn game.
All right. So that's Jerz 8 seed in.
Underdog shit.
I'm gonna go with Super Smash Brothers Melee for mine.
Damn, that wasn't up there. I would have been said Melee.
It wasn't up there.
Okay. Not
so
bad.
We got one more game.
Oh yeah.
One more game out of what we got left.
Burnout, Final Fantasy 9, GTA 3, San Andreas, Modern Warfare 2, 007, Doom, and Metal Gear Solid 4. That's what I got. Am I missing any? That's the list.
No, that sounds about right.
So 8 games.
For my money. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Let me start with what isn't gonna make it
Mm-hmm.
for me. Burnout doesn't beat out all these games. It's
Nah.
No.
that makes me. For me, it
I
needs
could
to
t-
be
I could take
GTA.
Doom off. I could take Doom off on that.
Yeah.
You just took off Doom.
Let
I
me
can take
see.
off GoldenEye, honestly.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm
So
trying to
that
debate if
leaves.
I want to say the same about Final Fantasy 9.
I was
I
about
don't
to
know if
say I could take that off too. For real.
I think that's probably yeah.
So we down to San Andreas, Modern Warfare 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4.
Even though don't let the streets hear that I said Final Fantasy 9 was worse than Modern Warfare. No, I didn't. Fuck no. It did not happen.
Streets would agree with you, honestly. It's the streets.
If we can keep it a
Look,
buck.
man. The streets are not known for
This,
their intelligence, all right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Streets,
Hey, look,
we
niggas
ain't
was
gonna
getting beat up behind Final Fantasy. We ain't forget.
have
We passed it now, but it happened. That's
that's
what we
facts.
talking about.
That's
That
facts.
always
Passed it, but it
remind me of
happened.
the story I be telling y'all where
Final Fantasy saved your life.
no, oh, not that one.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
there was a oh wait, that was a funny story. I'll tell it another time. I forgot all about that. But no, there was this dude who used to work at my job who was like, I don't know, he was just like, I don't want to say a street dude, but he was like the cool kid.
Right.
So, walk around work, always trying to holler at all the girls, walk like a ball player, that type of thing. And one day I had bought my PSP to work and I was listening to I think Simple and Clean or something from the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack. So he was behind me in the lunch line and because they used to sell food at our job. And he like leaned over my shoulder looking at the PSP, like, what you listening to? And I'm like, oh, just some shit from some game. He like, what game? I'm like, Kingdom Hearts. And he like, man, what you know about that Simple and Clean? And I was like, excuse me? He's like mad confused. So he just started laughing. So then later we clocking out and he was like, yo, don't tell nobody I play Kingdom Hearts. Like he was like mad embarrassed. And I'm like,
Nigga
my
living
nigga,
the
like,
truth.
first of all, we whole ass grown men. Like,
Yeah.
what you
Right.
talking about?
Really.
I'm like, second of all, like, what I'm gonna run around work telling niggas you played? Like,
Hey, yo, this nigga know who Sora is, y'all.
yeah, like,
Like, what the fuck?
this nigga back here playing Kingdom Hearts. Like,
This nigga eating beans.
yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like.
Sorry.
Like, what you on? Like, but
Nah.
it just show you like we not that far removed from like when these things had a stigma attached. Like this was in the 2000s. Yeah, this was like 08, 09. This wasn't even. This is only 10 years ago, roughly. So like, people. It's funny to watch people talk about gaming now.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever you say shit like, oh, niggas used to get bullied or whatever, they act like that's like some ancient relic. It's like, nigga, it was not that. Like, this is not a kid thing. Like, niggas was
really
whole adults feeling like it was going to be a problem if niggas knew what they was into. Like, let's not make it like this some shit from third grade.
And that'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
mentally.
Because my thing has always been, my issue with the people who bring it up are, you were probably using this as an excuse to be a jerk to everybody later in life.
Right.
But
yeah,
the people who deny that it happened,
yeah, but
were
also,
probably the people doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, both sides. Yeah, it's like the people that's so quick to want to silence you when you bring that up was probably the people, like you say, that was doing it. But now they on board because, that's a cool kid activity now is being a gamer. It's not the lame shit no more. So it reminds them that, like, you're the dickhead that was, like, terrorizing people over this, only to realize they was right all along, but you don't want to get exposed for that.
Man,
but if you one of the motherfuckers that's using that as an excuse to be an asshole to people, particularly women,
yeah, that's not
fuck
cool
you.
either.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that's that incel, baby.
But I just want to say,
with that.
Shout out to this generation for being what I like to call the Jaden Smith generation, where you just do whatever the fuck. Like, y'all really just love all this flower crown stuff, and that's I'm with it. I'm with it.
Also, shout out to our generation for
paving the way.
For saying fuck it.
Yeah, like I feel like
the fuck
a lot
you
of
wanted.
us went through the shit we went through, and then still was like, so bitch, I'm still here. I'm gonna like what I like, and then
that's
taught
how
the
all
next
of us
generation.
got here.
Yeah, but we taught them to like, we put that in them early, like, yo, Be who you are.
Yeah.
Like, don't let nobody make you feel no way about it until a bunch of them just grew up to not even. This generation is they're judgmental about certain shit,
Yeah.
but a lot less so than all the generations before them. People really just be letting people make it on most shit.
Facts.
And like it's still work to do, but like, it's got way better. So they'll instill what they believe, it'll get even better.
Yeah, just don't be an asshole.
Like I said, we still gotta pick this last fucking game.
I was about to say with this
Metal Gear 4
kind of deep.
Yeah, it's Metal Gear 4 for me. I think that's got to be the AC to me.
I did kind of say that a couple minutes ago and just kind of let it slide. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is my choice.
I ain't gonna argue. I thought about arguing for Modern Warfare 2, but realistically, I like Metal Gear Solid 4 more. So
yeah, like Modern Warfare 2 deserves to be on the list. I don't think it's
no reason.
I don't think it's knocking a lot of these games off though. You know what I mean?
All right. Is there anybody that wants to do any reseeding in their region?
In their bracket?
Yeah.
Run my bracket for me.
All right. 1 seed Chrono Trigger. 2 seed Final Fantasy 6. 3 seed Mass Effect 2. 4 seed Uncharted 2. 5 seed Bioshock. That's gonna be a damn good matchup. 6 seed Destiny 2. 7 seed 2K5. 8 seed Undertale.
Fuck.
You got a murderous row ass.
The only thing I probably would swap is 4 and 5, but what's the point?
Right, because they see each other.
Who the winner would face next, I guess.
Right.
But because 4 was what? 4 was Uncharted.
4 was Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted 2. 5 was Bioshock. But they facing each other, so you flip them.
That's why I'm like, even if I swap them, it's the same matchup. It would just affect who they would see next.
Well, no, it wouldn't, because the way the bracket is set up is the winner of 4 and 5 sees the winner of 2 and 7. Like I got one of those single elimination
so it
bracket
set
up.
The winner of 2 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they swap.
Yeah.
I got you. It's not like one. It's not okay. I see what you're saying. So
we're not going full NCAA with it. We keep it simple.
It don't even matter to switch them then. So yeah, everything else I feel like is. Do I want to switch Undertale and fucking 2K?
That would change a matchup. That would change a matchup.
Undertale will go against Final Fantasy.
Yeah, 2K would go against Chrono Trigger.
2K would be going home because it's going against Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to sacrifice Undertale to Chrono Trigger. Go ahead, swap 7 and 8 for me.
There's a conflict of interest, like a motherfucker. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I can't do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to forget what my bracket was because I choose chaos. I just want this shit to, like, oh damn it, I got.
Okay, so you don't want me to tell you? Okay, you don't want me to.
I'm good.
All right.
Are we gonna mess with the shared bracket at all, or just leave it?
Yeah, no, we can mess with it.
All right, run that bracket. You gonna change your bracket at all?
We'll get to that after we do the shared and see if I'll do it. Number 1, Mario Brothers 3. Number 2, Halo 2. Actually, no, I'll keep going this way. Number 3, Vice City. 4, Skyrim. 5, Red Dead 1. 6, Hades. 7, Final Fantasy 10. 8, Metal Gear 4. This worked out perfectly because I wanted this bracket to be the heavy one, and this one,
wow, bracket,
nigga. This worked. I really wanted this one to be the one where we was gonna have to.
That bracket ain't no holes in that bracket,
man.
The 8 seed is Metal Gear Solid 4.
No,
nigga,
right?
Nigga, bracket of death.
We're gonna have to choose between that and fucking Mario 3. What a time.
That's a wild matchup, and I could see it winning. I could see a world where it beats Mario 3. I could.
This is such a chaotic bracket that we making the choices, and we like, I don't know what the fuck about that.
Yeah, we put it there, and then we like the fuck.
What's crazy.
But that's because we was just placing games and not really thinking about matchups. So now,
and honestly,
matchups.
That's exactly.
See, I was thinking about matchups on mine.
See, I wasn't. I was just thinking of what's better than, like, what do I think? Where do I think these games will be placed?
Yeah, because I didn't necessarily want my shit to be like straightforward, like where you get to that, and you be like, that's easy going through. That's easy going through.
But see, that's my favorite thing. Like I almost suggested that we put all these jumps into a random bracket
A random
generator. Like
generator.
that's how chaotic I was trying to get with it. But I get it.
I mean, shit,
really
we can
not too big for that.
still do it because I mean, we ain't
we got the 32 now, and there's nothing stopping us from.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got our shit.
I don't know. I'm with that though.
Okay, I mean, shit.
Even though we sat here and did this, it really was to get the 32.
Yeah, this was to get to 32 and just to kind of see how we felt about
it. Yeah, I'm with it.
Run them bitches through a random generator and see what happens.
Tell me how
the people will just find out when we drop the tournament episode. They'll just find out then.
That's way more fun.
Bro, this is my second public apology, but I could have said this 40 minutes ago and saved us a whole episode. I want to apologize.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
We still would have had to.
Yeah, because we still had to put this on together.
So you still would have had to do the episode.
This was genuinely fun. Like I enjoy even trying to place what was above each other. That was
I don't think we did. I think we did a really good job with seeing. Like what we have is great, but the pure
throwing that bitch random,
not knowing who's gonna go against who is way more fun.
That's way more fun, man.
Because I'm gonna run this through a random generator, and I ain't gonna tell y'all till we record.
So we not even okay. I was just about to ask, like, are you gonna tell us? You gotta give us at least one. Give us at least one matchup, or some kind of sneak preview. Maybe
I'll take a sneak preview.
Okay, this is what we could do. I got an idea. Run it and tell us one game from each seed, like 1 seed, 1-2 seed, but that's it.
Okay, I'm with that.
So we'll only know 8 games.
Right.
We won't know what's what though.
From like different brackets, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like 2 from each bracket.
Sounds
all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Going to give them all seeds, right?
I'm gonna find one. I'm pretty sure there's one that'll do it.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find one. But that's how we'll do this shit. We'll do it random, and everybody
give us a couple seeds.
They'll know 8 of them, and everybody else will find out what the matchups are when we record the actual tournament.
Man, I'm looking forward to this even more now. That sounds dope for sure. Well, we got through it, man. We got our 32. We will probably have a little graphic with them up. I'm not gonna, we'll see how we make it work since we're doing a random bracket, but let us know what y'all think of our list, man, what y'all would have added, what y'all would have kept off. Make sure you hit us up on Twitter at Eclipse Theory or Instagram at Eclipse.theory. Make sure you keep it up, man, because the next episode is our big tournament. This is what we've been building up to all month, and we really can't wait for y'all to see what comes out on top. I have no idea, if you can tell.
And we are going to figure out something to do where each of us has a save, and we got to figure out. I got to figure something out.
Yeah,
Jerz ain't on Twitter enough to do like a Twitter punishment. So but I got to figure something else. But we're all gonna have a save, and you're gonna have to earn that motherfucker.
Okay, I'm with that. This turned into quite an episode, man. So make sure y'all tune in next week. We will be back with a brand new episode of Eclipse Theory Games. But until then, I am Kendall. This has been Tony and Jerz, and make sure you keep gaming.